These are the cup holders that had about this much of their ashes in it.
A car is a lifeline for Leslie Narava.
This is my whole life. I need somebody to get this back. Like, it gets my kids to school. It's my job.
That lifeline, now back in her possession, stolen from her while using it to deliver for Amazon in downtown Milwaukee. The car taken, damaged, and gone for days.
I found a condom wrapper over in this corner in the back.
While it was gone, Narava went looking for it, tracking the criminals trying to use her locked credit cards.
I hit every gas station in that general area.
A few days later, police spotted her car.
They flipped on their lights and chased it because they saw the yellow tee on the windshield.
Police arrested a 24-year-old man and a 21-year-old woman. Also stolen recently, Lauren Fernandez's Alfa Romeo SUV. Taken off of Water Street in the 3rd Ward. Recovered after she says the thief was chased by police.
Officer Young here, I want to thank you very much. He retrieved my vehicle. It was just really kind of like upsetting to know that somebody would take something so personal from you and mistreat it like that.
Police have not made an arrest in Fernandez's case. And she's not alone. Of the nearly 5,000 cars stolen so far in 2023, Milwaukee police have solved 4% of them. In 2022, that number was 6%, 2.5% in 2021, and 2% in 2020. In the last 5 years, 31,574 cars have been stolen in Milwaukee, and 1,183 of them are solved, 3.7% of cases. Milwaukee police declined multiple requests to talk about this topic, pointing to a September committee hearing addressing the issue. Alderwoman Malele Coggs asked the question we would have asked police.
What do you attribute the low clearance rate to?
I'm concerned that we're still having administrative difficulties and challenges, so we got to dig into that, make sure that our RMS system is accurately capturing what we're doing, and then the sheer volume.
Police told the committee they've arrested.
As of September 7th, the Milwaukee Police Department has made 612 arrests for motor vehicle theft.
But the number of cases cleared is much lower. Milwaukee police cleared 205 cases of 4,990 as of October 24th. A case is typically cleared when arrest is made. Police told 12 News in an email multiple arrests can be made for one case.
We tripled our clearance rate since 2020, and that may seem insignificant, but unfortunately in our city, when you're dealing with the voluminous amount of auto thefts that we had, we're talking thousands of more clearances there.
But the numbers obtained by 12 News show police have cleared about 100 more cases so far in 2023 than they did in all of 2020. Victims of car theft would like to see those numbers improve.
It's actually sad because if there's only 4% that are arrested and anything happens to them, how are these people going to learn their lesson and stop doing this?
Still stealing lifelines from people who need them.
The sad thing is they keep doing it because they can.
James, the numbers are low even as the number of car thefts drops. Did police explain what they're doing to try to stop the problem?
They told the Common Council that they're adding more staffing called the Motor Vehicle Theft Task Force, adding that they're following up on some of the fingerprints that they find, some of the same fingerprints on dozens of vehicles to help make more arrests and solve more cases.
It's a problem that affects so many people. James Stratton, thank you.